Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a design inspired by, I think it's pronounced Jerry Hell. Let me know if I mispronounced that. But they posted this really cool design and I wanted to try something inspired by it. So I'm really excited and let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna be using a variety of stuff today. These are the XXL half cover French tips from Makartt. Absolutely love these. I was really inspired by specifically like the clear nails with the border of like gold foil. I thought that was super cool. So that's what we're gonna kind of do. So I have my clear and my gold foil. There is a bit of a French tip, so we are going to be using, this is the color Le Crepe from Makartt. Oh, and while we're using two different brands, I will say Patty Gel's Clear has been my favorite and highly recommend it. Granted, I love Makartt's Clear, but I think this one's just a little bit better. Also, because we're going to be doing clear, I really haven't done any kind of like encapsulation in such a long time, so I do want to see if I can put some flower petals in there just to decorate it a little bit. I feel like that would be fun. So with that, I think I'm gonna size out my tips and we'll get started. All right, so you might notice I only have 5 tips. I am only gonna be doing one hand today. I think I'm gonna switch back to just doing like a hand per video, only because sometimes it just takes so long to film these and I just don't have time. Also, I feel like doing one hand will allow me to put a little more like effort and thought into it. Just so, I mean, for y'all, because I want these videos to be like fun and interesting and, you know, trying different things. So that's another reason. But yeah, I think, and also, like if I alternate every other week, it's also better for my nails. Not that my nails are suffering, it's just like, you know, less time between switching sets. So it's, you know, just healthier. And so what I'm doing, if you've never seen me do this, I am just, instead of using super glue to put these tips on, I like to use just like base coat. I find that using, well, let me backtrack, because what I do is I use my base coat and then I would always super glue the tips on, which super glue doesn't really stick to base coat. So I would run into some problems where it would like break and just pop off. But if I do this, I find that it happens less. So, and it's really just as easy as using super glue. So, all right, and I do want to just kind of buff the shine away from these, just so that the polygel will stick. And I never really care about like the ridge here. I mean, my nails generally are pretty sculpted, I would say. There's definitely like a kind of like some height to them, at least when it comes to like using tips. Like I can't wear like flat tips, if that makes sense. So the ridge is gonna get covered with polygel anyways, so I never really worry about it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is do the French tip. That is part of this design and I really liked it. Also, my nails look kind of raggedy right now. So I'm going back and forth on like if I want to use a brush or one of my little tools here. I think I like, if you've ever tried the Patty Gel brush, love it. It's like slightly longer than Makartt's brushes, which it's just like more helpful, I feel like, to move polygel around. And I also see a lot of like Instagram videos with like specific polygel brushes where they are just like a lot longer. So honestly, that's like one reason why I do prefer this brush over some of Makartt's. So now this is kind of like a jelly nude. It's one of my ones from Makartt. I think that's a good start. If I need more, I can always add more. I mean, this can be thin because we're gonna be using clear, so if I need to like clear cap something, then that is totally fine. All right, I did end up adding a little more, but I so far am liking how this is looking. It is a little bit melty just because it's summer and it's warmer now. Like, doing polygel is always a little bit easier in the summer than in the winter. Just because I like firm polygel, some people don't. But the rest of the nails are really gonna start off the same, so we can just kind of speed through these. this poly gel gets hot. I have my hand in the lamp right now. Oh my God. I don't know, maybe I feel like I just got way more sensitive to like how hot gel gets. Cause I feel like I used to just sit through it and it was fine. But now, like some of these gels, and I think that's just because like we're getting a lot of new products. Like solid nail glue was never a thing like a year ago. And so I think as like we get more products and formulas start to change, like, oh my God. Ugh. It just, I feel like they get hotter and hotter every time I use them. All right, so we got those on, super easy. We do have to do a filing session. I think there's gonna be like 2 for this set. I do need to just like clean up the cuticle area. I need to fix and sharpen the smile line on all of these, and then we can move on. All right, filing is done, and I think that looks pretty good. It almost like looks like natural nails. So I think I want to put a base coat down just so I have like a clean canvas to work with, just because there's like a lot of like scratches and stuff in there. So let's quickly do this. And I'm probably gonna end up having to top coat the underside just because these are gonna be like clear nails. Ooh, I wonder if I should do a matte top coat on these. Maybe, we'll see. So, I was recently speaking with my cousin, who is the one who kind of got me first started in nails. She like originally gave me a set of press-ons, and that's how I got started. And I was just chatting with her, and we were talking about just how like my nail channel's been growing and stuff. And she was just like brought up the idea of me doing like celebrities' nails. Granted, like I only do my nails. I'm not licensed. Like I don't really want to do other people's nails. But I feel like it would be cool to do like a celebrity's nails if that ever happened. She was like, you should do Ice Spice's, and I was like, I would love to. Hopefully one day we'll get like someone famous on the channel, but definitely, you know, if you want to see someone specific, let me know. Okay, I did end up putting like a top coat under it, and honestly that looks a lot better. Think we can start with our gold foil. I know the second I open this, it's going to like make a mess. Alright, I'm thinking about using this nail foil glue to like kind of just trace the edge, and that way, because this stuff is super sticky, so I feel like it would just be really good at holding the foil down. So, let's see, this stuff smells crazy. That's one thing that I've been like really kind of, at least like when I review products, evaluating, is their smells. Cause sometimes these things just smell like burning chemicals. Which, if that's the case, I don't really want it on my nails, where I really just trace it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, thank God, because I could not do like precision stuff right now. I'm rarely ever in the mood for gel art. Okay, now that I've traced that how I want, I'm gonna cure it. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, because there's like some larger flakes in here, and I really want everything to be kind of small, I'm gonna like try my best to like chop these up. I really want to get one of those mini blenders that people have for like this kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna like use my cuticle pusher and some tweezers and really just try to pull these apart into tiny pieces. And it's going everywhere. This stuff is not easy to work with. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of precisely and randomly attach this. Okay, besides the initial mess, that is perfect. I'm actually so happy with how that turned out. I find that like if something is a little off, you can kind of just scratch at it. Is that above it or under it? Well, sometimes it kind of works. If you kind of scratch at it, it kind of can fix it a little bit. Sometimes that kind of worked. It worked a little bit earlier, but whatever. I do want to do a little base coat to seal that in before we put our flower petals in. All right, so now I'm gonna take some of these like flower petals and I'm gonna kind of break them up into like really tiny pieces and just kind of spread them about, and then we can encapsulate them. So I just kind of freezed those in some base coat. I love the gold foil everywhere. So now I'm gonna take my clear and what is going on there? Is this bottle coming open? Ooh. All right, that might be like a product thing. I'm not sure. I hope it doesn't actually open up. Like, do y'all see that? Hold on. Like, it's opening up. Okay, that makes me nervous. I have some like electrical tape that I think I can put around that. But yikes. So, squeeze that out. Oh, that is so pretty. That's why I'm nervous about the bottle opening. This stuff is great and I be ruined. That is super cute so far. I definitely am gonna have to file it. I'm a little worried about filing into the flowers. I'm gonna try to not do that, but I think that's a great start. We are just gonna try to, you know, do the same thing on the rest of the nails. So I fixed the bottle so that it's not gonna squeeze out all over the sides. That's kind of crazy. Like, never seen a polygel bottle do that. Evie, if this happens to other people's, please fix. All right, so we got everything encapsulated and I'm really excited for like how this is gonna turn out. We are gonna do our second filing session. Pretty straightforward, just cleaning up the edges, like shaping them. I'm a little nervous about filing into the flowers. I feel like it's gonna happen, but I just have to be careful. So let's get started. Oh, it is filed, shaped, and buffed, and I really do like it matte, but I think it would just look a lot better with a shiny top coat, and that's all we have to do. The Nails by Dev one. I love this top coat. This is the final look. Oh, these are so pretty. It's something about the French tip. Like if I zoom in, if we can zoom in good enough, like it looks like, I don't know, because like this color is almost cleared, almost looks like an ombre, but then there's like the gold French tip, which for some reason I don't know, I just think that looks so cool, and it was kind of unexpected because I totally did not like intend for it to look like that. But I'm seriously obsessed with these. And I know like it's kind of hard to see like with the studio lights. So I'll definitely post some like natural lighting photos on my Instagram. So go check those out. But I'm obsessed with these. All right, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I'm obsessed with how these turned out. I think I am gonna stick with just doing one hand a week. So next week we will do my right hand. And yeah, I had a ton of fun. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.